And for me, that's a good morning, by the way. Uh, Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And I thought, oh, sorry, excuse my friends. Um, Thank you for being here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Last 2 days I was watching YouTube and there came a story, and it's not that I want to profit about it. That's why I don't know and don't give the names, but like 90 Day Fiance and all of that. Uh, you can also talk about uh, uh, that adoption case, what is going on YouTube with Mika and James, or both has also YouTube channel, and together they had a channel as a family because of the adoption. I don't know if a lot of people heard about it or saw it on YouTube. It's all over the news, and almost everybody saw some opinion and put that in their title with Amika, and of course that will be clickbait and all of that. Well, I want to have this channel not that big, so we can enjoy each other and don't have to rush from, oh, I missed that comment. So we're not gonna do that. But that case, and I want your opinion because I have, of course, the history of my own. Uh, Before I even give my opinion, there's of course always, you never know what's happening between the two or the four walls. You never know what's behind uh, all the videos that they bring and did and post on YouTube as content, and uh, that's of course that I don't know what's behind it. Um, yeah, it's a little. I'm leaning almost to the negative side of it, and that is that they use the adoption story and all of that for content, for money, for view. Neighbors coming out, friends coming out, even though they want not to mention their names, of course. Even lawyers are now involved, not only with that, but also maybe I don't know where they come, but it's the opposite side, of course. Uh, is it human traffic? Can you call that? With all what is going on, I don't know. Of course, I have my strong opinion. I wasn't there. I didn't in those 2 years. I don't. I wasn't there. I was not in that home. But it smells for me a little dirty. That's my opinion. And we can go through it, heard about it with Mika, James, and Huxley, the boy from China, was 2 years old. Were coming to America. He knows he had autism, even severe autism, and very more problems with it. Um, and even she had a brain scan and all of that, and she saw it before she finalized the adoption. She let look for it with doctors, and they saw the scan, and they said, well, it's best that you pass that boy by because this is too much to handle. You have already 3 kids. Um, and he, of course, has uh, needed a lot of attention. Uh, and care, finance, emotionally, even though they almost, well, take a while before they emotionally, but trust a person. So that's my opinions a little bit. So it was a little story, and of course I'm going dive in it. We're not a gossip or whatever, but I thought, well, that's the story because it's now already in hype. Uh, and a lot of people create us contents, take profit of it, and again put it in the title and has our 2 cents about it. Uh, are they then well, less bad as the woman who adopted a child for 2 years, created the channel about that, even from before that, for adoption GoFundMe, and you can buy a piece of a puzzle for $5, and every money was go from me, that much puzzle pieces will show eventually to a whole picture of and then they say because they decided to rehome him, um, he has they can't tell anything about him because of the privacy of him, because they are concerned and they want everything to be private in the name of Huxley. But before that, they had no problem with the privacy, even though they didn't even adopt him. They already were posting everything. Yeah, it's not so an interesting topic, maybe for some who didn't saw it, didn't follow it, but um, yeah, and I want your point of view because I have a strong opinion, of course, because I have in that kind of corner where Huxley is, even though I'm not adopted to another country, but further than that, I am. Maybe that also give me not so much as a neutral opinion against people who really are outsiders and didn't deal with it in their youth. Because of course I'm gonna right away in a defend mode, and I'm gonna be not that I'm literally be there for Huxley, but I would of course take his part of his team, if you may say so, if you can say that. So for me, there are a lot of red flags what I saw, and I'm not judging for one video. I look a lot of videos, um, and there I of course again give my opinion. Uh, so uh, let hey Soul, hello. Thank you for passing by. I miss you. The few lives, or you are there, but I appreciate you passing by. And did you hear from the Mika for the Huxley, the adopted boy from China with severe autism? And what is your opinion about it? Because I know I can't be neutral on this part because of my history. Okay, no. Oh. September. It is a YouTube. Don't go there. So I'm not gonna pronounce the whole name, but Namika and James, both married. They're married to each other. They have both a YouTube channel, and one has 700,000, one has 1 million, almost 1 million followers. And to make, of course, big money, they saw someone who adopted a child and what that their channel as a view. That's mostly a little bit of star, but I do it in short terms. And before even she started with the adoption, they go found me, blah 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 blah. Finally, she adopted a child. But before that, she had, of course, the medical files and all of that from him. And she gave that to doctors from, hey, look here at our brain scan and all of that. And literally, they'll say, well, don't do it. You have already 3 children. Don't do it. This is a handful. It's, it was really special needs, and don't do it. And she said literally, well, I already think it's my son, so it goes 1 ear in, 1 ear out, so I don't care what you say. I'm going, and I proceed, and I'm going through it. She adopted a boy, and now she so-called rehomed her, not live anymore in. And as excuse she gave, well, we didn't know that much about him, and they were not so open about all the problems that he had. We didn't know. Even doctors, and she said it herself, doctors say, well, about his file and the brain scan and all of that, what they sent to her, I wouldn't go through with him. I wouldn't adopt him. He really needs special help and special needs. And again, you have 3 children. Don't. Hey, Katrina! Hello. Well, surprised that you are here, Katrina. You have to look it up. I don't want to. Best is to look for people who are not them, but persons who. Hey, bee singer! I have literally workers who now dare to speak. Literally. Um, if someone wants to come on panel, and you don't have to, because I can talk the whole story. Well, that was just, this is the link. You don't have to. We have another reality story to tell. Now, 90 Day Fiancé was a little bit, people appreciate that, even though, wow, here it's 10:54 in the morning. Yeah, here almost 11. I'm 1 hour in front of you, so. And I thought, well, normally I'm not going. Well, normally I do go live, but yeah, I couldn't hear. Don't you hear me? Okay, yeah, you get your headphone, whatever, earphone. Go do. Uh, that B singer, Cluster B. Did you notice there's a change in the ingredients? Because I try to, I have to translate a lot. Um, Katrina is going to be over there now. I know I like likable, if I may say so myself. Um, did you see add Black Lives Matter to your Facebook, please? And then, Sol, because I'm not gonna add just something. Well, yeah, the cottage cheese. That is, it's between you have milk, you have yogurt, and you have cottage cheese or cheese. Some call it cheese. Mark, hey, Dixie. Uh, but Sol, again, why should I add that on my Facebook? I'm personal, little bit secret. Uh, so why? Oh, yeah. Because of America and all of that. Well, I'm not there. I wasn't there. No, bee singer. It's thicker than yogurt. So it is already or cottage or quark or cheese. It depends on where you are, how they pronounce quark. But it's thicker than yogurt. Is it a cheese or cottage cheese or uh yes, Sol. Yes, I appreciate it, and you have to do it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't know the story was before all of that. Is it quark, Sol? Is that why you can make a pie of? What I has cottage cheese, strawberry pie? I know on my job, what I had when I was a train manager. It's almost like cream cheese. Yes, B singer. Almost. That I saw that also with my translation. Yeah, I saw that also. As like a cream cheese. It's thicker than your yogurt or yogurt. Yeah, but not yogurt. That's too. Um, no, you have that one. Yeah, cream cheese. You can buy them and 500 milliliters. Uh, you don't have to make it. I bet you can buy it in the Aldi. But back to the black screen picture logo. Even though when I was a train manager, um um, people did go filming, even though they didn't know what the story before that already was. So um, it's not a great picture. Not that I say it's vibe what he did, but overall, you don't know what was before that, what was happening there. So Yeah, it's thick. It's thicker as yogurt, and that's the quark or cheese or cottage cheese or I translate. First, I came to Yonket. Well, people had to make that. Well, you can buy it. That I was looking further for that quark, translated again. Then I came to cottage cheese, quark, cream cheese, but you can buy it. That's you can buy it as three. That's why I said it is easy and fast. And I can show you again a picture. I will show you. Wait 1 minute. No, I don't see it this fast. But it is, well, I don't do it. I use only the quark. Um, really, I wish I had someone who is really English, learn Dutch, and could translate all the ingredients. I wish I could. Uh, do you know what cheese is? Or I gave a lot of word cottage cheese, strawberry pie. That is, you have milk, you have yogurt, and you have a thicker version of it, and we call it quark. You can call it cheese, um, cottage cheese. But I saw that already. That's more made already. Maybe you can ask your Oma, yes, grandmother. Um, maybe it's the best thing to do. But it's thicker than yogurt. It is really thick. I think if you eat 250 milliliters with fruit or something like that, you're full. You're done. It's you're full, and that's we're gonna make the apple pie and apple pie, uh, cottage pie or cheese pie or I don't know what it is. God damn it! That's the easiest way to make a pie. If you think, oh, people coming, oh, surprise, I didn't know that. You have that in a house. You could make it smaller, and you have something to serve to them. And you have a strawberry jam and a gelatin. You have them because you need them. And afterwards, I want the pictures. That's all I want. Just see your fucking flies. Sorry. And then we have a judge, Judge Stingsy. She gonna be again. I think you can ask your grandmother. I know if she knows what we're talking about, but you can. Uh, I think what's going on here. My computer is a little bit strange. Half factor off. So Uh, Fromage France, I think that's also yes. Fromage France, that's more French pronounce of that. Yeah, that I know also. But how I made it, and you have to uh, buy two uh, jars of strawberry jam because we need 30 milliliter to a little bit warm it up for the gelatines. Gelatin, yeah. Uh, you trust Soul more than me, Bee Singer? Okay, that's fair enough. How dare you, by the way? No, joking. Well, and Katrina is falling asleep or has her still looking for her headset. But Sol, do you know you have the quark? You know what it is? How can I pronounce that the best way? No, but it's quark. Yeah, but you know that's the difficult with in all areas they have different names of a quark. You know, for me it's quark. I go to the grocery shop and I take 3 of those tubes quark. That for me. But in America, Australian, we have to do with Australian, America. No, 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 no. That's different, Soul. No, that's different. That's really different. That's not the one. No, that I know sure because I use them if I have niece and nephews who are young, and I'm always with the spicy food. Then I use a creme fraiche. So to neutralize it, that's not a creme fraiche. Nope. I think you were closer with the fromage frolve. Creme fraiche is really different. No. Way different. No. Still no. Uh, but that's difficult, you know. They pronounce it in Australia maybe koala cheese. I just say something, but and in America they call it Trump cheese, whatever, and here we call it quark. It's stupid examples, but couldn't figure out which one. So that's the difficulty, but uh, mm, and it's also difficult to yeah, and it's quark. Or they say it cheese, or I don't think. Hey, cottage does it? There had to be you in it. Uh, call your grandmother, B singer, because it's not cottage. I think it's COU. Dat is hem niet. Now we have cottage. Okay, that's good. Quark. Curd cheese. Fromage blanc. Le France. And there is the curd. Maybe you know that more. And all the curds, they will pronounce that also. If I'm gonna copy them all. Oh, then you have to let me do this, jongens. Copy here. And I put it in there. Then you pick one that you can understand. And I'm gonna pee. Okay, so you can pick up what you want. Is there no Aldi in UK, Sol? Or legal? They buy it. They sell it. Not buy it. They sell it for you. You have to buy it. I have lactose. So it's not going really well with all of that. But they sell it. Well, in the Netherlands and in Belgium, they sell it. And especially, I think the Aldi, they do what they sell in Germany. But cottage cheese is the same, I think. You know, I have now, even though it's not there, but oh yeah, it's there also. Pick one that's suitable for you. Because there's so many different ways of names of that quark. Soft curd cheese, the bag cheese, the cottage cheese, the quark, the curd quark, fresh cheese, curd cheese, fromage blanc, cream cheese, soft. Yeah, you know. How do I gonna pick one if I have to translate it from Dutch to English? Pick one. But you say, oh, I understand it. Well, or you don't like it, or yeah. But it's more, um, uh, it's more sour, a little bit. You have to put something sweet in it. Not the yogurt, but it's thicker than the yogurt. And we need, of course, two, because one, we're gonna strawberry jam, we're gonna heat for. But that's an easy recipe, and you can put buy cookies as long as there's no chocolate on it or whatever. But if you say, "Oh, I love them both, so I'm gonna do it both on it," fine. Then is that your bottom? But so hey, oh, you can play. Well, it's not a baking because it isn't. There's nothing to bake, but something to heat. There's a little bit of 30 milliliter of strawberry jam, so that the gelatin can resolve in that, and then we put it in a. But I don't. I start as you have start in that life, so we all the same at that moment. Like I did with the Dutch crumble pie, apple pie. Uh, I didn't rehearse in front of it or pre. No, uh, I do it from scratch because I know everybody else had to do it from scratch, and that's what I uh, will do 9 June. If you are can and capable and will do it. Uh, I, and it is fun. I don't know, Sol. Were you there when we make the Dutch crumble pie, apple pie? I miss a lot of the chat, of course, because I was busy. But I rewatch it, of course, with the sound of. Oh, hey, but Beestinger, I put last one. I put a lot of it, and maybe you can figure out from. Oh, that's that. She wants the link. Okay, of course he can have the link. Sure, he can. Here's the link for Sol. Everybody is welcome, and that's here the thing, it's our channel, and as long you respect the chat and all of that, everybody is welcome. Uh, as long you're not porn bomb or whatever. Only one person. I hope he does again. But that's because I have a personal file for him. But that's all. Oh, you popped in, but it was fun, and again, I had to rewatch it, and I said, "Damn, I miss all of that." And I rewatched it, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, for my opinion, in the chat. So we did a great job, people. How dare you be singer? Just kidding. I'm gonna put it down then. Uh, yeah. No, I thought you didn't. I thought you mentioned something else with the link, Soul. That's why I didn't put the link on it. Uh, but okay. I think Beasting Soul gonna cheat, as he's gonna buy an cottage strawberry pie, and then say, "Look, this is mine. What I made." But we have a jury, the judge. She's poorly. She's brutally honest. And she doesn't know uh, which one is, because I know in a Discord everybody gonna send the pictures like they did with the apple pie. Um, so I'm not the judge. One of them are not the judge. We have a person that I know is not in that Discord, and I sent the picture, and she has to choose, and that's Thingsy. It's George Thingsy. What the fuck is that? I don't know what is. Okay. Oh, I'm so done with the Facebook. Uh, Suing. Oh, I'm so bad with suing. Give me wood and all of that, I can do. But suing, uh, no. Even my name, suing my name in a sleeping bag or whatever, that was only just a little ball. No, I can do that. Same here, so now it's 22 here, and tomorrow is gonna be raining. No, thank God it's gonna be raining, because I have my friend garden has to need more grass. It's 50-50 grass and dirt, mud. So I have to do that again, and then why? Yeah, they also when I give them water, even the new camera, because I do it in pieces with the grass. But there's now a big one because it's just of half June, so still I can seed the grass. Um, with a rain, that's the best thing. Only have to protect it because of the birds eating the seed. It's growing. My dogs love. Oh, they don't watch where they walk. You know, they gonna jump wherever they want and where they want. So I have to. But tomorrow is gonna be the first rain day. Better. It's going in the ground now. If I do now shuffle in the ground, well, it's not going anywhere. So, and if it's raining tomorrow, I have to go to the grocery shop and all of that. Well, fine, raining a lot. And after that, it will be a few days. But it was here, 28 even. 28 yesterday, and now it's 22, 23. Doesn't it rain tomorrow, Sol? Ducks, Boris and Donald? Oh, now, today. Okay, for after this tomorrow, this is gonna drizzle. Ja, dat weet ik nog wel. Oké, oké. Okay. 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 So yeah, there was a bee singer, and see, and there was a translation where there was uh the curse or but then of course the white stuff. Flummery. Jesus, bee stinger. Now I have to translate that again from English to, or is it Australian? Flummery. Hey, I know one word in Australian, huh? Verdunkum. Just saying. Now we have to do it from English to the Netherlands. Gonna. Alla. Translate. Uh, okay. I'm gonna look different way. Morphew case. Yeah, I followed that a little bit, Susan. But do you follow the Micah case with the adoption, Chinese autism bee stinger? I follow them both, but close at home, yes, I care for that boy. Uh, sorry, by the way, how dare I? Didn't you hear? Oh, well, I didn't also bee singer. It was yesterday. The recommendations on YouTube, they are really way off from the left side and the right side. So I get a recommendation of Mika and James, and there was a person who were, of course, gave them their opinion about their area. Uh, uh, Micah and James both have a different you. He does a lot of uh, garage, whatever, and she do a lot of girly things. And then they were in contact with Alex and Phil, and they were trying to get a baby, and they were involved in an adoption, and the see Micah or James or both are guilty. So hey, the views and subscribers and the money, she does a really good thing. Well, blah 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 blah, and it apparently she has rehomed that child after almost 2 years. She adopted him from China. The doctors. I gave a little bit of a short story. Um, um, First, he get the files. First, he want to adopt one as he wants to adopt a boy or well a child with special needs. Uh, and because she knows with the Alex and Phil that gives views because before that she has already 3 children. Why do you have to adopt someone in China with special needs where you know you have all your attention have to go to that child? Um, and you can't do it with three children already. That's my red flag before it started. And I didn't know all of this 2 days ago. Uh, and then she did get the file, even with the brain scan, all of that, the medical reports. And I think most people, well, no, let that go because I'm not so neutral in this case. She get the report, she get the brain scan, she get everything. So she goes to a doctor, she goes to another doctor, she goes. And those doctors say the same thing. Hey, brain scan, we saw it, the file. Uh, I think you don't do it. Already three children, don't do it because it's really it's even above a lot of people's. Uh, he needs special, yes, and with three children, yeah. Apparently, black and white, you can provide, and it will be difficult. And you have to choose, the three children or him to give the attention because he needs that fully. Um, so that's what was done, and she said, "Well, it looks like they encourage me to not adopt him, but hey, it's already I feel like a son, so I did." She did adopt him. Uh, Before that, he was co-founding GoFundMe and all of that. She made a new channel with the adoption for and within an author, and they get a lot of views. They get a lot of sponsors who pay them well. Um, but yeah, he is a Chinese boy. Is already 4.5 years. Special needs, and yes, how older he gets, meltdowns he get. Yeah, he gets some meltdowns. Um, and probably was not well. And before you know it, she, that's her name, rehomed him. It's not that they are in the next adoption parents, so it's just a foster parent house, and maybe it's for temporary, or maybe they decide for, okay, it's such a lovely boy, we're gonna adopt him. But they threw him away after 2 years. But they exploit everything from the beginning to the end on YouTube every day. There were videos, and they get a lot of money of it. Um, and then um, and also this. There was a therapist that cost 500. Not her. Well, yeah, Beasting asked for it, so I try to do it a little bit. Um, and she even said in a live from, hey, we have another doctor because hey, $500 a month. Duh. Even though she paid for all of it because of the adoption, they did buy both another house, uh, $637,000, two cars, really expensive cars, A watch, 6,000. Who cares? 6,000. But hey, what? What the fuck? Hey, that adoption child cost me $500 a month. Oh no 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 no. We gonna go for a cheaper one. Um, they did. They found it. Silver Sprite. Yeah, we have one. And well, I didn't know it, but apparently it was going on already because in 2019 he was already gone in their family. Uh, I didn't know. You ask, so I give you. I try to give you the little version of it. Still, my opinion is my opinion, of course, but not usual. Yeah, that is so. Well, I get it in my. I don't know why, but I did get it in my. You open YouTube Home, and hey, maybe this is one thing for you. So that's how I evolve in it. Well, not evolve in it, but saw it 2 days ago. Of course, I'm not gonna go for one story. I wanna know more stories, and I wanna know and hear uh, both sides, not only one. Not that content, that creator at that moment that give the story and give a bad story about those people. And once again, I don't know what happened between behind and in that house. I don't know. But for me, there are some red flags, and it smells dirty for me. That they did it for viewers, for money, and all of that. And if they were not a perfect family anymore because they couldn't control him anymore. Because as much older he's gonna get, he has more. Hearsay, even though he has a severe autism, and he doesn't do anything what a parent want to do, like teenagers. Also, even though it's an autism for 4 years, you know, prepare of it. And has a structure and all of that. And if you, yeah, well, okay, yeah, well, that was more my title of an oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do we have another reality story to tell? And then we did go to the cheese, quark, and all of that. But yeah, that is the story of that boy. Um, but if you don't mind, I have because the GFT and all of that. The green bucket has to go outside, so I have to go. Beastinger, if you wanna have some question, yeah, do it. It's now really the story. I didn't want to mention those names in my topic. The only what I say, oh boy, because I really was surprised of it. And yes, do I have my opinion? Normally, I try to be neutral because it's much closer to my childhood. Uh, I be honest, I'm not so neutral as I normally would be, and I would more defend uh, the child as those parents who are abusing almost human traffic. That's an interesting thing. Could they be uh, judged and legally arrested about human traffic? Because Yeah. Okay. That's most of what for me is interesting. That's all. So, but it is an interesting case, and there is a lot of put Mike. That's the only thing I want to say. Micah and Mike. That's it. Because he still she wanted to be a foster parent. Then she learned an American law, adoption law. You can't show your child in social media because the privacy has to be because your foster house maybe one day they will adopt it or whatever. So she immediately adopt him because what if the GoFundMe case? Well, look it up. It's Mick. What was it? Mika. Uh, Let me see. Mika. Uh, no. Misschien is this nog the best way to put it. Uh, Once again. Wait, I try to give you a link. And I hope she sent you, no. But maybe it's a good way, a good link. And from there on, you have to follow itself. And people giving proof. Here's a link. She tells about when that she's adopted as a China girl, and you know. And she will show also some videos of that. And I have to. I take a break. You can watch it now. I'm gonna take a break. Not staying too long on live, but I'm gonna break. I'm gonna smoke. And I'm going to be right back. I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop this live. Appreciate everybody in here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for passing by. If you have answers, my email is or questions, of course, or IDs. Yeah, I know, too much info for doing lives. where you're comfortable with, please send them to this email. Appreciate all of you. Thank you. Uh, yeah. And appreciate it, and thank you for being here. Um, Tomorrow will be not my time to go live, but maybe the day after I will come live. And if you have ideas, and even if you have creative, you say, "Oh, I have uh, I can cook." Whoa, say it. I give you the platform, and I will be the same as all shadows, and the channel is yours. Whatever you want to show, and even though you do the once, and maybe you say, "Hey, okay, I can go for my own channel." Please abuse me if you want, and do it after that. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here, and we see each other maybe 2 days after this day. Well, for me it's then now it's Wednesday, so Friday. Maybe we see each other Friday. Missing up, appreciate it that you being here. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, Tinksy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, Katerina. Of course. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And all the watchers who didn't were active in chat, even though I appreciate you also. Bye bye, and tot morgen. Okay, and broadcast. And broadcast.